For decades, shows like Matlock set the gold standard for network procedural drama, compelling whodunits, charming leads, and final act courtroom curveballs. But if the latest episode of Will Trent is any indication, the new king of twists has taken the throne, and it's doing it with grit, style, and emotional depth that would make even Andy Griffith raise an eyebrow. Will Trent, based on Carrion Slaughter's best-selling novels, has been steadily growing into one of the most satisfying dramas on network television. Anchored by Ramon Rodriguez's layered and vulnerable portrayal of the titular Georgia Bureau of Investigation agent, the show has already distinguished itself with its sharp writing and emotionally rich character arcs. But this week's episode, it was a masterclass in deception, pacing, and emotional payoff. The episode kicks off with a seemingly straightforward case. A local politician's aide is found murdered in a locked office. At first glance, the case screams open and shut. Jealous ex-lover, mountain of motive, and no alibi. But as any Will Trent fan knows, nothing is ever that simple. What unfolds is a tightly woven narrative filled with red herrings, shadowy alliances, and character revelations that flip the story on its head multiple times before the credits roll. One of the show's greatest strengths is its refusal to let twists feel cheap or unearned. Every surprise lands because the groundwork has been carefully laid in advance. The killer's identity in this episode. A genuine shock, but one that clicks into place the moment it's revealed. Rewatching earlier scenes brings a new appreciation for the breadcrumbs dropped with precision, subtle glances, offhand comments, lingering camera shots. It's the kind of storytelling confidence rarely seen in procedurals that often opt for speed over depth. But perhaps what sets this episode apart even more than the clever plot mechanics is how deeply intertwined the case is with Trent's personal journey. The show continues to explore Will's trauma, neurodivergence, and difficult past without turning him into a trope. In this episode, a seemingly throwaway line about trust circles back in the final minutes, tying his internal growth directly to the resolution of the case. It's not just about solving crimes, it's about emotional stakes. Supporting players like Erica Christensen's Angie and Iantha Richardson's Faith Mitchell get meaningful development too, lending a sense of ensemble cohesion that rivals anything on prestige cable. There's humor, tension, and tenderness, all balanced perfectly within the hour. If Matlock gave us the gotcha moment in a courtroom, Will Trent gives us something deeper. The emotional twist, the realization that solving a case doesn't necessarily solve the people involved. It's nuanced, fresh, and damn good television. So yes, move over Matlock. Network TV has a new procedural champion, and Will Trent just pulled off its most stunning sleight of hand yet.